Hey yo, it's Chris O. This is the next day after I've laid the floor. It's all it's all come out very nice and flat. And people say to me, "Oh, your screed's too wet. How can you get it right?" Well, there you go. Oh, look at that bubble. It's between the lines. Anyway, I'm just having a bit of a laugh. Everyone, I'm doing this wall now. Another thing too I want to point out. People go on about dead plum. That's dead plum there from the bottom. That's dead plum. The owner, yeah, and there's a 5mm gap. You can't do anything about it. It's nice and straight, flat, slightly out of plumb. You can't worry about it. This builder that did the framing, like full on anal. Now, I've never seen that before. The studs buzzed to flatness, right? And that's beautiful. But then the owner comes along and sheets. See, that's lovely and plumb. But my bathroom wall isn't. So a few things you got to be sort of careful. You know, like it's not bad. It's not perfect, but it's lovely and flat. So it'll be a nice subway wall. The other thing I'm going to have is there's two different shades. I'll put this level down. There's two different shades, and it's sort of light and dark. Now if you put them up willy-nilly and stand back, I've had this before. If you put them up willy-nilly, it'll end up patchy and you have a block of too many dark or a block of too many light. So what I've decided to do is I'll go light, dark, light, dark, light, dark, and my next row light, dark, light, you know, and so on. Because if I don't mix them up exactly like that, I will end up with patches or sort of like, yeah, patches of light or patches of dark. So yeah, anyway, I have come up 2 tiles high with my laser level, and what I'm going to do now is find my halfway mark, because I'm going to centre the wall. Bring out the fat boy. I give them heaps, but you know, I give the fat boy heaps, but it's the only tape that will you can go out to like 3 meters and it holds its own weight, so that's pretty cool. The other ones don't. Right, what do we got? 2950. 2950. So that's 1 metre, 450 and 25. 1475 is halfway. $14.75 is the centre. You flip your tape over, check it, $14.75. So that's my centre. So that's where I'll start. What is my cut when I reach the other end? Just paste it out. Allow for your plastic spacer. Ooh! No, that's not good. That's too far away. That's about 15. So how am I going to get on there? That's not going to work. That is going to end up... No. That's no good. It's only each, like that outside wall has only got to be a little bit out of plumb, and it could stuff me up big time. Right, so it's 2950, 240, 240, 2950. Bring out the calculator. $2,950 divided by 240 equals 12. Times 2880. 2880, so that gives me roughly a cut. Two eight 2880. There. Okay, so if I'm going full tiles right across there, I've got to cut there. So my halfway mark is there. So that's cool. If I start a full tile in the shower, some of this wall is covered by the bath anyway, so that's cool. If I start a full tile and I come across here, I end up there to that mark, so I've got to cut like that distance, which is 80, and then if I go, that's full tiles, if I go halfway I'll end up there, so I've got a cut of about 200. Well, that's cool. I'm not going to cut 20 mil off all those tiles to, no, I don't need to do that. No, start a full tile. Alright, I'll get underway and I'll come back to you shortly. That's my set out. I'm going to be starting a full tile. It's Brick Bond. That is Brick Bond there, like that. And that's how I'm going to do it with the light and dark and the, you know. So I'll get started on this first couple of rows and I'll come back to you shortly. Yo, stay tuned to Chris O. Hopefully I can teach you people what I've learned over 35 years. See you soon. Ciao.